Thankfully, we have had this break in the rain, which has helped things move a little bit smoother. But as you can see behind me, it's still an incredibly serious situation because the floodwaters in this apartment complex have not receded this morning. There you see the Escambia County Sheriff's Office, their high-rise water rescue vehicle going back there to make one last attempt. Commander Kevin Levy of the Mobile Police Department's Cyber Intelligence Unit is out of a job, and it's the latest fallout from the special counsel investigation launched by the Mobile City Council. Officers are continuing to work this scene right now, gathering evidence as part of this investigation. Chief Bryan says he hopes to have more information over the next couple of days. Threek tells me that she's doing better, still a little sore, but has been released from the hospital, so certainly some good news there. The judge says while it was clear that this incident should have been reported to DHR, he doesn't think anything was done maliciously or with any intent to intentionally cover anything up. About a dozen agencies came together and worked around the clock to make this all happen. And they all say they're thankful they got those men off the streets and away from children. Meteorologist Nicholas Herboso joining me now in studio. And Nick, I heard you say summer-like weather earlier. So exactly how hot is it going to get here in the Port City? It was a busy day at Bishop State Community College as the final Opportunities Day event was held on campus. University of South Alabama has kicked off a 4-month speaker series shining a light on the efforts to preserve African American cemeteries. The race is often referred to as the greatest 2 minutes in sports, and while all eyes will be on who crosses the finish line first, there's just as much attention being paid to the pomp and circumstance surrounding the age-old traditions of the event. Become a tradition in Perdido Key as friends, family, and the community gather to celebrate the life of Army Private Rosamond Johnson Jr., who at 17 years old made the ultimate sacrifice in the Korean War.
Step back.
This body camera video from the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office shows what led up to the deputy-involved shooting death of 23-year-old senior airman Roger Fortson. His mother, Mika Fortson, says her son was living out his dream of serving in the Air Force and providing a better life for his family.
Roger wanted to show his mama that raised 5 kids that didn't know where credit was, how to have something.
Wow.
Roger wanted to put his mama in a house.
His family, who is represented by civil rights attorney Ben Crump, says Fortson was alone at his apartment last Friday when he heard a loud knock on his door while on FaceTime with his girlfriend.
She talked about how he went to the door to look through the peephole, but it was as if somebody was covering up the peephole so he couldn't see out of it. And he kept saying, "Who is it?" And how he went and retrieved his legally registered gun as a gun owner to protect his house.
Fortson's mother still emotional while remembering that day.
My baby was shot up.
He was shot 6 times.
I didn't want my baby. That's so thank you. Thank you.
After showing the family the body camera video, Okaloosa County Sheriff Eric Ayton says he offered condolences to the family, but he says he wanted to set the record straight on the facts so far.
We are aware of a press release and other comments that falsely state our deputy entered the wrong apartment and imply that they burst through the door into Mr. Fortson's residence.
Are they fighting or something?
OCSO says they were at the complex responding to a disturbance call.
Okay.
But this time it sounded like it was getting out of hand.
Okay, which door?
In the video, the deputy knocks on the door and steps away for several seconds before knocking again and announcing himself twice before the door is opened.
Sheriff's office, open the door!
In the video, Fortson does not appear to raise his gun before the shots were fired. OCSO says the deputy acted in self-defense after seeing the gun. Meanwhile, Fortson's family is asking for the sheriff's office to clear his name, which Sheriff Ayton promised would happen pending an investigation.
I need you to get his reputation right. I know my son did not do anything to you guys.
Clear Roger's name. Clear Roger's name. Clear Roger's name.
They have my word. If this shooting is found to be unjustified, their son's name will be fully vindicated and justice will be served.
I'm going to say that the cause of death was not attributed directly to the actions of the police officer.
That update from Mobile Chief of Staff James Barber came during today's City Council meeting.
This is my first time hearing this, and I don't agree with what they're saying, if that makes any sense. My son would be alive had they not went to his car, approaching him anyway.
Juwan Dallas's family surprised by Barber's comments.
Say no more. Show the video. Say no more. Show the video.
Since July, the family and other community members have asked about seeing the body camera video of the deadly encounter with a Mobile police officer. Dallas was tased twice during a struggle.
It's driving a hole in our whole family. Why can't we get accountability for our son? Why can't we see the video? Why can't we see the autopsy?
Chief of Staff Barber says under the Grand Jury Secrecy Act, the body camera video can't be shown to the family until the grand jury finishes its investigation. Mobile Police Chief Paul Prine listened to the speakers and took questions from the council, including what happened to the officers who encountered Dallas.
Those officers are not a threat to the community based on the facts and irrespective to emotion, and they are back in the field and they are working and they are being.
Councilman William Carroll asked if there is a way to let the family see the video sooner.
If everything's in place, then I'm pretty sure that we can request or request to somewhat influence that it be moved forward so some type of relief can be given to both sides of this issue.
I got on the phone with the DA's office about expediting this process so we can give the family some relief. And so we're seriously trying our best.
After the meeting, members of the community marched to Mardi Gras Park with Dallas's family for a short rally and prayer vigil.
Not only we won a victory today in terms of getting the city council letter, in terms of getting 1 ounce of truth and an admission from the chief, but it also lets us know we can't stop.